Hello, my name is Michael. Obviously it says Young Mike. That's what I usually go by in terms of friends or people that know me. Um, Even on my social medias, you can look me up right there. Let me talk about this picture real quick. I did this in one of my other classes. I think it was like 2 years ago. It was in December, and I did this photo, and I actually took this photo, and I took it on my iPhone, and it's the same one I still have now, and it's a really good photo, right? And this was just a project to make some collage come to life, and I had this idea, and it really came out good. I feel like I could have did a little better in terms of lighting for some of the characters, but I feel like the shadows did good. They look like they're on the ground. um, but yeah, I think overall, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10, but it's still one of my favorite ones that I did, definitely. It just could have been did just a little bit better. So talking about this one, this is one of my favorite ones that I picked out to show, just because it kind of defines me as an artist, and it kind of sets that tone for how I do my work. So a lot of people don't really do pixel work. I know a lot of artists myself, but you really don't see it as much anymore. In terms of that, I feel like pixel art in itself is such a art that you almost have to sit down and learn it, because doing it on the digital side compared to doing it on the paper is so much different. So I feel like this kind of just shows the type of work that I'm into, and kind of just defines me as an artist. And looking at this one, this is a piece that I did for another class, just like the picture before and the picture that I will show next. This is something that I did. It wasn't spontaneous. I always wanted to do something like this, and the class kind of just pushed me to do it. So I feel like overall it did come out good, and the teacher that guided me through this definitely helped. So um, from now on, anything that I do pattern wise, I'll definitely know how to do moving forward. So this was definitely something that I took to heart, that was not only good in the nature of how it came out, but a learning experience as well. Alrighty, so moving on to Vector Uno. So this is actually one of the first vector drawings I've ever did. Actually, one of the first drawings I've ever did in general. Um, I did this all on Adobe Illustrator, and I was able to actually take the drawing and make it into a vector drawing just by with the pen tool, and that was really fun. I have a drawing board tablet, but I really don't know how to draw that good. So definitely this was way better for me, as I was able to kind of just almost trace what I wanted to do, and everything was just so much simpler. But this one was my favorite one, just because it kind of shows how I am as an artist as well. I'm able to do these things like with the shadows, and blending isn't that too hard for me, and I feel like this one came out really well, just cause of how the hands, they sit natural, as well as the knife. It has that shadow to it, so it does feel like that edge is there. um, you know, that does sit well. That's one of my favorite parts about this picture. The shadows and highlights could definitely be better. That's something I am working on as an artist. But in terms of my process, I definitely think this is one of my favorite ones, just because it just shows how far I've came in terms of being an artist. Last but not least, just thank you for tuning in. Um, this is my brand, Be Simple. Thank you.